Hello everybody, my name's Ian and I'm from West Technology Forensics, and today I'm here to introduce you to the VMD560, one of our most popular VMD systems sold throughout the world. So what does VMD stand for? VMD is vacuum metal deposition. And how does that process work? Well, it's about placing a piece of evidence inside a vacuum chamber, evaporating small quantities of metal to coat the surface of your evidence and to develop any latent prints that may be present. And what kind of evidence can that work on? Well, it could be anything from non-porous to semi-porous and even porous exhibits that you may put inside the chamber. So, looking at the chamber, as you can see, we have a large viewing window, and that's critical when the forensic scientist is developing latent prints in a VMD system. You get really good visualization of what you're trying to achieve in there. We have excellent lighting, and we have centralized evaporation sources within the chamber, so we can guarantee uniformity of deposition. I'm going to open the chamber now so we can have a quick look inside. The evidence holder is mounted on rails, so it's easy to withdraw. And I'm just going to tilt the holder, and you can mount the evidence easily inside of the evidence holder. So we've got something preloaded here, and what we're going to do, we're going to process this piece of fabric so you can see how the system works. So I'm going to put it back into the chamber. I close the door of the chamber, and we're ready to do our processing now. And we do that by going to our control screen here. It's really easy to use. We just need to press the processing icon, and the chamber starts to be evacuated. Now you can see that on the control screen here. We have a digital representation of the vacuum that's in the chamber, but also we have a bar graph. Currently it's red because we've just started the evacuation process, but as the air is evacuated out of the chamber, that will turn green. So we'll come back to this a little later when we're ready for processing. So we're ready to start processing now. You can see that the screen has changed over to the processing screen, and it has a visual representation here of the evaporation sources inside the chamber. So number 1 is for our gold evaporation, number 2 is for our zinc evaporation, and number 3 is available for an alternative metal that we might want to use. That could be silver, or even sterling silver, or anything else. So, to start the processing, we have 2 options. One is to do it manually using this control knob here. Alternatively, we can do it automatically, and that's using the button in the top corner of the screen here. So to do that, first of all, I need to activate the evaporation source, and I press the button here. And now I'm going to press the auto evaporation button. So I'm going to let it do its auto evaporation now. So that's the gold evaporation completed, and we can't see anything at all, so what we need to do now is to visualise the latent print that's there by laying down a layer of zinc. So once again, I'm going to use the automatic evaporation on that. So first of all, I activate the evaporation source as I did before with the gold. And what's happening is inside the chamber we're adjusting the vacuum level a little bit. I'm now going to use our pendant, and I'm just going to press the button on here and watch my evidence as I lay down the zinc onto the surface of the evidence. When I'm happy with the level of zinc that's present on the evidence, then simply to stop the process I will press the button on here. If I would like to lay down a little bit more, I can always press the button again just to add a little bit more. So I'm going to do that just for a little bit, for a few seconds. There you go, I'm finished. Now all I need to do is get the evidence out of the chamber, so I achieve that by pressing the home screen and I go to our door open screen. Okay, we're now ready to open the door of the chamber and bring our evidence out. And as you can see, we've developed a nice palm print on our fabric. So, the cost of development of the VMD process is approximately $2 a run, or if you're in the UK, £1.50. So it's comparable with many other techniques out there. It's not an expensive process to actually run. And to help our customers throughout the world, West Technology produces an application guide, and I have a copy here. So in the application guide, it gives you all the metals that you should use for different substrates that you may be developing latent prints on. So thank you very much for listening to me today. I look forward to doing another video for you sometime in the future on another aspect of VMD. Thank you very much.